Hello everyone, you are in All Things Lost on Earth and this is my channel. I'm very happy to have you here and I hope that you are all doing well. Today we are going to have a tea time tarot and our reading of today is what are your talents and psychic abilities? You know, I believe that we all have psychic abilities. We just don't discover them or we don't go after them, but we all have them and we can all use them. We can all develop them. Some people are more sensitive than others, but we absolutely all have these talents. Now, if you want to discover which your talent is, then you should keep watching this reading. But first, we are going to choose your cat. So today I thought I'll do something different. And this is kind of a set to make tea. And this is option number 1. And this is a teapot. And it is quite an interesting item because it's not particularly a nice cat. Like it's not cute, but it's so interesting. I really like it. And this comes from Italy. And it was a gift. Most of my cats are gifts, which is wonderful. I love them. So this is a teapot. That's option number 1. Option number 2, another beautiful gift I got. This is my cat Boni, who passed away, and she was with me 16 years. So this is a very, very cute, very nice present. It says "Vrienden voor altijd," means friends forever in Dutch. So this is option number 2, and I like that it's all a little bit pinkish today. And this is option number 3. This is a tea brewer and or I don't know, tea holder or whatever you want to call it. This is a little kitty, and you're supposed to put the tea inside here, and then you put it in the cup like this. And then you just let it brew there for a little while. I think it's super cute. So concentrate and think of your question. Ask your guides, which are your talents? Which are your abilities? How can you use them? You know, all what you can think of. And when you have chosen your cat, then I see you guys in your reading. As you know, the timestamps are pinned in the comment below. You just have to choose one of these babies and then you go straight to your reading. So I see you guys there. Enjoy. Hello, group number 1. If you chose this very special and very unique looking Italian teapot, this is going to be your reading. And I have already shuffled your cards a bit, and as you know, I always ask your spirit guides to give me 2 cards that represent you in every question. And in this case, we have the card of the surrendering. It's a very, very beautiful card. And we have the card of the hermit. So this tells me already that the majority of the people who have chosen this group are already in the path of searching and getting really deep into finding your abilities and your psychic powers, basically. And you have already kind of accepted by yourself that you're different and that you have a high sensitivity and a high talent, if you can call it that way, than other people, to perceive things, to feel things, to be interested in this world of the occult, and to actually want to carry on with it. You have kind of accepted your fate, kind of really recognize your destiny as somebody who is going to be doing this in the future, maybe for a living, or if not for a living, maybe this is something that is going to help you transcend as a person, and that is going to bring you a lot of wisdom in your life. And you're already in that path, because we have the card of the Hermit, which is exactly that. It's really going deep into yourself and finding out the answers coming from yourself, but also coming from the universe, coming from that power, from those energies that you are feeling, but that you probably don't know exactly what they are. So if you are here, this is going to be for you probably a confirmation of what you already know. So for some of you, and if this doesn't resonate, please go and choose another cat. But I feel that for the majority of you who are in this group, you already know that you are powerful in the things that you're feeling, and you're just so hungry to know more about it. So we are going to ask the universe, which are your psychic abilities? So we are kindly asking the spirit guides and the universe. Okay, we have the Empress, no, the High Priestess in reverse. Oops, we have here the Ten of Cups in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse, the Lovers. Let's see, what else? Okay, we get two. That's the Six of Swords in reverse and the 10th of Swords in reverse. Okay, this story tells me right away you are above all of what you think that you are powerful for. You are a true healer. That is what I'm getting from these cards. You are a true healer. You are a light in the path of others. You have this natural wisdom, and you bring others closer to their own wisdom when they don't know what to do. So what the cards are also telling you with the Empress, I keep saying Empress, with the High Priestess in reverse, is that you often don't trust your own wisdom. You often don't trust your own intuition, and you're often just thinking, did I really feel that? Do I really think what I'm thinking? Is it right to feel this way? Maybe I'm imagining things. Maybe these are dreams that you're having and you're not trusting them. You're thinking that, it was just a dream. However, your spirit guides are telling you that you are so wise and you have so much knowledge that you don't know about, but it's already there deep inside you. You just need to find it and find a way to express it and find a way to put it up to good use for yourself, but also for others. I can see that you also want to help, that you want to discover your abilities mainly because you want to help other people. And by doing this, you're also discovering a lot of things about yourself. Of course, you're also discovering not only your power, but also your weaknesses, and you're accepting it, and I'm accepting them, and you're even making some kind of therapeutic steps to get out of the situation that you are. You're kind of always working with yourself. You are taking big measures so that you're always fine, so that you're always in balance, so that you're always in a good place in life. However, of course, this is not possible, and you're always kind of thinking, I want to be this wise person that comes to help others and that has all the answers, but then sometimes I don't have the answers for myself. And this is completely natural. This is completely normal, because you're a human being and you also have a life to live, and you also have your problems aside, but you are this healer, absolutely. And even if you do not have all the knowledge that you think that you should get in order to start helping people, you help them naturally just by being there. You're a big solace for people. You're this light. If you see, the Hermit is very meditative. It's very much in him or herself, but there's this little light, and it reflects to everybody else around you. So you are a very magical person. I'm getting the words Wicca, I'm getting the words witchcraft. I don't know, maybe some of you are into really witchcraft, into crafting or mastering the science of making your own medicine, or you are very interested in alchemism, or you're very interested in the stars and to learn about the future. But I think that mostly you do this as a lifestyle. You don't want to do it just as a hobby. This is something that you want to follow because this is kind of part of your nature. This is how you have understood it already, and then you're just following it. That's the surrendering card, is understanding that your nature is a different nature than the others, that you're not from here, that you're already following that path that is going to help you understand your power and to help you expressing it the best possible way, I can see here also the 10 of Cups in reverse, the 6 of Wands in reverse. All these cards are telling me about the things that you can do. So first of all, you are good into bringing people together that are not at that moment in the possibility to meet or in the possibility to stay in touch. This can mean either that you are good in predicting relationships for somebody else, and very possibly that you are a medium for other people, meaning that you can connect with the energy of people that have passed away, or with the living energy. That is also possible, that you get the energy of the people that are not present at that moment in someone's life, and you can actually tell them, I feel that your person is thinking or feeling this way about you, so you are very good into tuning into people's lives that are not together, that for some reason have a dispute, or even, as said, people that have passed away. You're very good in healing people. You're very good in understanding. You're so empathic. You're very good in telling people, don't worry, things are going to be fine. And you actually give them reasons. You actually get them into that zone where they feel comfortable, where they feel hopeful, where they can have something to hold on to. And you do this from the heart. And you do this also with evidence, with facts. You tell them what they need to hear, but it's also what you are feeling, what you are receiving as messages. So this is very important, that you know that you have to trust your word, because what you tell people is the real thing. Don't doubt that, because if you really follow your intuition, your answers are correct. Your answers are always on point. This is something that you have to start trusting a little bit more for yourself. The 6 of Wands in reverse, it tells me about also understanding people who are struggling in life, because you yourself have gone through a lot of struggles in your life, and that's why you are so wise, and that's why you know so much about yourself and about others. In this case, it also tells me that you are very good in analyzing and understanding everybody's struggle. So not only to help them out of there, or to give them the answers that they need to hear and be a healer in that way, but also to understand what they are going through, because you have gone through that. So it's not only a psychic ability, but this is also really a life experience advantage that you have, because you are wiser in that sense. So it's not only what you're feeling and what you are hearing from your guides, but it's also what you yourself have gone through and understood and processed. So this is what you are also offering to others, even if you don't mean to. That is what comes across whenever you talk to somebody, that you're someone who has lived a lot, and who has seen a lot, and who knows a lot. So this is very important that and you do it with a lot of love. You're capable of incredible amount of compassion for others, and you have to have the same amount of compassion for yourself. I think sometimes you beat yourself up a little bit too harsh. I think you feel that you are very far from achieving your goal. I think sometimes you feel you're very far from being that person that you want to be, this kind of Wicca person, this very spiritual being that you have portrayed in your head, but actually you already are. So you just need to follow your nature, and you need to follow your call. You need to keep listening to your spirit guides. I feel that with you, the most powerful feature for you is to connect with the energy of other people, and to connect with the energy of even people, as said, that are not here in body. So this is very, very strong in you. You are constantly receiving this energy from the people around you, and you are trying to understand it and processing it and then give them an answer. So it's like all this wisdom, all this information gets synthesized inside you, and then you just give it back to that person. It's a very interesting way how energy works through you, and it is very magical, and it is very unique. It's very special. So keep yourself tuned into everything that you feel and all the energies that you connect with, and keep yourself tuned in that very first impression you get from people, because that's what is always the most eloquent, when you have that person in front of you and you're having these feelings. I can hear that some of you even know that person's story without knowing the person. So you are this kind of radio machine, or radio, you have this antenna that can receive not only the energy of the person, but you can also hear a story already. It happens in a second, but you can already know so much things just by receiving this energy and connecting to it. So let's, I forgot them in the bed. Give me a second, please. So we are gonna take one of these dices, and we are gonna see what else does your spirit guide want to tell you. What else do they want to tell you? Sorry for my English. So it tells us that you are also, as we were saying, it confirms what we were saying. You're very good at pointing things out, at telling people, I think that this is what is wrong, this is what is happening, and actually you're very good at giving advice, and even sometimes feel a little bit bossy, but also you have to make that authority yours. I think that this is what it means. It's the dice with a little man kind of pointing something out and kind of being a little bit angry. I don't interpret it as being angry. I interpret it as having authority. So I think that that's why you have the High Priestess in reverse, because I think sometimes you don't trust your authority, you don't trust your opinion, you don't trust what you're really telling people, and you have to step into that authority because you have it. And then you have the Tower. For me, the Tower, in this sense, I consider the Tower as a structure where you are and that you have been climbing to it. So I feel that your spirit guides want to tell you, keep on climbing that tower. Keep on being in that structure where you are, and keep on climbing to the top of that tower. That is your kingdom. Yeah, that's your structure. Actually, I get the sense of royalty here. I'm hearing, now that I said kingdom, I feel like you have your own kingdom, like you are the king or the queen of this energy of yours, and you can actually take authority of it and make it work for you and for others. And then this is, I'm gonna say, an alien face. I mean, I don't know what you guys see, but I see an alien face. So this confirms to me that you're absolutely a starseed, that you have powers that are beyond sophistication than many of us. As I said in the beginning, we all have powers, but I think you have a degree of sophistication on how to work with those powers, especially with energy, that is above the average, way above the average. So this is something really important that you have to remember, and that you have to trust in this power, because it is like it's like if you were a filter. Everything passes through you, and then you work it inside you, and then you bring it out again, already with your opinion, with your mind, with your experience, with your love. It's a very complex process what you do with the energy that is passing through you, and it's very interesting, and it's very magical, and it's very unique. There are not many people like you, the star seeds, meaning that your soul comes from somewhere else. So this is really great, group number 1. I'm really excited with your reading. I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that you can feel very confident about who you are and about what you're doing, and I think that is the main message of your spirit guides. You have to take authority about your powers, your talents, the way you are doing it already now, and it is also a confirmation that what you are choosing to be and the way you are choosing to manage this is absolutely the way you should be doing it. So I hope this resonated, group number 1. Thank you for listening to me, and I hope you liked my reading. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Give me a big like if you liked it, and I hope to see you guys in my next reading. So have a great week. See you. Bye. Hello, group number 2. If you chose this Boni mug, this is going to be your reading. And as always, I have already shuffled your cards a little bit, and I always ask your spirit guides to give me a couple of cards that represent you through this reading. So in your case, we have 2 really nice cards. We have the card of instinct, and we have the card of the strength. So I feel that for many of the people who chose this group, this number, you are highly intuitive, as it said, obviously, but also I think that you do not know where you're going, that you feel something, and you just follow your heart, but you don't know how you do it. You are a very strong personality. You're also a fighter. You're a survivor. That's how I feel for many of you. You just kind of go on and on with life. You don't give yourself the chance to stay very long in a moment or in a position where you are suffering or where you're unhappy. Like, you find your ways to get out of there instinctively. I feel that you have also been through a lot in your life that hasn't been very pleasant, and you have learned the tough way, and right now you just want to move on. But you have these feelings, and you have these sensations, and you have these voices that you're hearing, but you just don't know what they mean. You just act instinctively. And for example, when you have a dream about someone, instinctively you think, oh, I'm gonna call that friend of mine, or I'm gonna call my family, see if they're fine. It's something that gets to your gut before it gets to your spirit, and before it gets to your mind. It's kind of something you feel in your body, before you understand it, you're feeling it. That is how I feel this group is going to be. So if this doesn't resonate with you, please go and choose another cat. But I feel that the majority of this group develops that way. So you know that you have abilities, but you just don't know how, and you don't know which are those. So we are in the right place to ask our spirit guides, what are your psychic abilities? So for my group number 2, please, spirit guides, what are their talents, their psychic abilities? Okay, we get the 6 of Pentacles, we get the Judgment in reverse. Okay, we have the Tower in reverse, and we have the 3 of Cups. Very nice. Oh my God, we have the Devil. Wow. Something really funny. When I was shuffling your cards, first they had given me the devil, and I hesitated because I thought, like, really? And then they gave me the strength as well, but now they're giving me the devil. So there was really a point, and I think I know exactly what the card's point is with this set. And then we have the Emperor in reverse. Okay, first of all, I believe that one of your main abilities or psychic abilities is to connect in a way that is very visceral. I have the sense that in your case you use your body as a receptor of energies, as a receptor of experiences, as a receptor of wisdom. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. You're a very bodily person and passionate and very fury as well. And I'm sensing that you get these flashes of information and flashes of things that you think that you should be doing, but you still don't know exactly what it is. The cards are telling me that you are very good also as healer, because you're very good with people. And I think that the things that you say and the things that you bring to people very often comfort them, and they very often make them feel good. You often make people feel like in a comfort zone. So you use this bodily energy that you get to comfort people. So indeed, perhaps your healing powers have to do with your body. I don't know, maybe you are using your hands, maybe you're a Reiki master, or maybe you have thought of it. For you, I believe the physical touch is important. So I think that is how you give yourself to people, and that is how you deliver your talent to people or your gift. I think it's through your body. I'm sensing that. I'm also hearing that you're very good in talking, in having a dialogue with different parts of yourself and also with different parts of people. But I'm sensing that this has to do with the touch. Through the touch, the physical touch, I'm feeling hands. I feel that there's also something going on with the communication skills. As said, I feel that you could also be a medium. I feel that you could communicate with other people or with other energies using something physical. Again, there's a physicality to you. Your talent comes in a physical way, in something that you can touch. So it's either that maybe you get an item and then you can read the person, or you can feel the person, or maybe you can read photographies. That is also one talent that you could be exploring and developing. And it is all about feeling the first thing that you're getting and developing that, because your instinct is your source of power. So it's not only just about thinking and feeling and going all spiritual. For you is really what I'm sensing right now. It's about the senses. It's about using your body. So you could also reach other levels of consciousness using meditation. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. Some of you might even experience out-of-body experiences, out-of-body journeys. And I think that you might be interested in that as well. So I'm feeling that for your kind, this is also some practice where you could be very good at, because you have this talent of controlling your body. So I'm talking about controlling respiration, controlling the breathing, and controlling your physical movements, your muscles. You are able to relax in a way that other people cannot. So you have this control of your body because you are in a psychic way. I mean, this has nothing to do as how you are spiritually or emotionally, but in your psychic abilities, you are visceral, and that is not anything bad. And on the contrary, and that's why we are special, because we have this one special part. And in your case, it's the body. in your case, it's your instrument, and it's very instinctively, it's very visceral. So you feel something in your gut, in your stomach. Maybe not in your stomach. I'm feeling it like right now. I'm feeling it right under the breast area. So that is where you actually feel the punch. Whenever you feel that there's something to be done, or there's a person that needs you, or then you have a dream and you feel it there in your body. And this is also the way you release it. You release it through your body. So if you want to help people, if that has been your purpose, use your body and use other people's bodies for that. So indeed, you can be a healer. You can be a massage therapist as well. You can use crystals to heal others. You can do Reiki. You can, all these things are for you. And also, your body is the way you canalize the energies that are coming to you through that people. So your body also receives that amount of energy, and then you need to cleanse it. You need to transform it, and you need to put it out in a different way. So you kind of recycle that energy, clean it, and then release it, which is a very interesting way to work. You have the Emperor in reverse, which means that you are always in transformation. I feel that you're a very active mind, and you're a very active person in all realms. I'm hearing again very bodily and very strong, but I'm also feeling that you cannot stay in one place. So you have to kind of continue learning and continue changing, continue adapting and breaking the structure. So once that you have learned one thing and have committed to that and have mastered that, then you go to the next and the next. And I think that this is also helping you mastering your capabilities of controlling your body. Probably you're also very good in meditation. I think I already said that, or yoga, or these kind of practices. And if you are not that sporty or bodily, at least you do feel that energy coming through your body first. It's not something you listen. Your spirit guides and the universe is not really talking to you into your ear. They do talk to you, of course, but your ability is to sense them. Your ability is to sense the spirit guides. I am listening also that you may also sense energies that you cannot see, but you sense them in your body again. So it's like when you're go into a room and then you kind of feel an energy that is not right, immediately your body feels it. Your body is kind of aware of that. I'm feeling that that's for many of you. Then you have your Tower and the Judgment in reverse. As I was saying before, I think that you are very good in giving comfort to people and not making them feel judged. But I'm also feeling with this card in reverse that you judge yourself also sometimes very poorly. That sometimes you think that you don't know anything, and then you're just acting like, okay, whatever, I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it, and I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. And I think that the cards are trying to tell you to stop doubting that, to stop judging yourself so harshly. Just because you do not understand everything, that doesn't mean that you're not doing the right thing. Because the understanding will come with the practice. That's what I'm hearing for many of you. The understanding comes with the practice. And you're very, very strong. And you're very kind of a bit stubborn, but in the very positive way. So the cards are telling you, do not judge yourself so harshly. Just allow yourself the space to keep learning, and allow yourself the space for these sensations to make to make sense in your mind, to teach you the lesson that you need to learn by doing it, by being active in that. So if you feel that what you should be doing is Reiki healing, for example, but you do not know how to do it, then trust your instinct. Because I feel that you are one of these people who are self-learners and who do feel that, okay, this doesn't feel right. I feel that I should do it this way because this way feels better. It's all about the sensation that you get through your body, and you have to trust this and not judge yourself so harshly. And the Tower in reverse, I have the sense that you are not always very happy with not knowing how things are going, with not knowing whether you're doing right or not, whether am I really good at this? Am I really following my instinct? If I follow my instinct, maybe it's not the right thing to do. And then it's like you never see things settling, and you're just trying to keep everything calm and everything okay and everything kind of in a way that you can control it. And the spirit guides here are telling you that you cannot control everything, that sometimes you just have to let things explode. Sometimes you just have to let things happen. Sometimes this instinct that you have and this kind of energy that comes from that feeling just has to come out. And by that, maybe things are going to change in your life. And that's perfectly fine. You cannot control everything, and there are going to be changes in your life if you decide that this is finally what you would like to explore for yourself, because it is constant in your life. This is something that you have had probably all your life, and you have been trying to, kind of keep everybody happy with it. Like, okay, I know I should follow my heart, but then if I do this, maybe other people are going to be angry with me. And your spirit guides are telling you that first you have to get your own balance, understanding that your instrument is your body, and explore that in a comfortable and balanced way for yourself. And then you get to start doing things that you want to do. So instead of acting just from your gut, use that energy indeed to get information and to make your decisions. But at the end of the day, it's all about how you integrate that bodily energy into this new way of healing, into this way of understanding others, into this way of canalizing that energy that passes through you and bring it out in a different way. You have a lot of power. I can feel that I feel this fire, inside, that you are a very powerful person, very passionate, and that it is that sensitivity in your body what is giving you the code of the truth. So as said, you can feel things, like literally you can feel things, either it's in your skin, either it's in your stomach or in your chest, wherever it is where the energy hits you, you can feel these things. That is so powerful. You probably even have problems with that because sometimes you don't want to feel these things, but you do. And your spirit guides are telling you there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That is your talent, one of the many. I mean, we are trying to cover as many as possible, but for many of you, this is your main talent, your sensitivity and your capability to carry on instinctively without even knowing what to do. And then you get to do the right thing in the end. So we're gonna take dice. We are going to ask the spirit guides, what else did we miss? Did we miss anything for group number 2? Yeah, what I was just telling you. You don't know what you're doing, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Again, the pill is, you're a healer. You have this ability to comfort people in a physical way. So you're really like a medicine for other people. And then we have here the rainbow with a little cloud, or I don't know what that is. Or is it an animal? I don't know. It looks like an animal. What do you think, guys? To me, it's an animal. So I'm gonna take that it's an animal. And what this is telling me, I mean, like what I see, it's rainbow crossing. What I feel is that many of you can feel when someone's passing or when an animal has passed by. I mean, very specifically, this is just for some of you. You can feel when your pets are in pain. You can connect with that physicality of other creatures. Oh my God, this is what I'm hearing now very strongly. That's why you are so bodily so strong, because you can connect physically with the physical energy of other people and animals. And you can even feel when they pass, or you can even feel when they come through. You know, when it's somebody who has passed away or an animal that has passed away, you can feel them coming through into your realm. You can actually feel them in your body, and you can feel the pain of others physically. This is so incredibly powerful. So you have a lot to do, group number 2, but don't worry about it. Don't rush. Let your body teach you what to do with that power. And you are in exactly the correct path. Just don't judge yourself and let just things happen through you. And when you have doubts, this is something I'm hearing right now for some of you. When you have doubts, ask your spirit guides, because they want to help you. They want to guide you. They want to tell you where to go. You have the power. You just need to direct it in the right way. So I hope this resonated, group number 2. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. And I see you guys in my next reading. Have a great week, and bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. If you chose this kitty, tea holder, or tea brewer, this is going to be your reading. I'll leave it here. And as always, I always ask your spirit guides to give me 2 cards that represent you for this reading. So I shuffled your cards a bit already, and they gave me these 2 cards for you, which is the Wall and Temperance. So these cards already tell me that the group that chose this, group number 3, many of you are kind of curious, kind of exploring into the area of what are my gifts, what are my capabilities, and you might have even experienced some things yourself that you're thinking like, oh, I might be good at this because I'm feeling this way and I have abilities to see this, and maybe that dream was actually a premonition, you know, on this kind of thing. And the Temperance is telling me that at the same time you want to be a very balanced person with all the things in your life, like you're not really giving this knowledge maybe as very serious thought. Maybe you want to keep your life as it is, but you want to explore these things. That's the first thing that I get from these cards. However, with the card of the Wall, as we are talking about your psychic abilities, this is a very important card when you are talking about being able to look at things that are not clear at the first glance. Meaning you might be able to predict the future, to predict how the people are feeling as well, to see things that other people cannot see. This is about clarividence. You have a vision of things that other people don't have, but you just maybe don't take it very seriously because you have other kind of life, you have other lifestyle, and you just don't want to go that much into that. But you absolutely have the gift of seeing things that other people cannot see, and this can be from seeing entities or even spirits or people that have passed away to see the future. It can go from all those things. So this is really going to be very interesting for you, group number 3. We are going to ask for more details to your spirit guides and the universe. So please, what are the psychic abilities and talents for group number 3? Please, spirit guides, let us know for group number 3. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Page of Wands. We have the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The 7 of Pentacles. What else? The Empress in reverse. Okay. And then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, I can sense already with these few cards that you are someone who can bring clarity to others when they don't know what to do. So you also have that ability of seeing things that other people cannot see. So when somebody comes with a question to you, or even if they don't ask you, you already feel that, okay, this person should go left instead of right, this kind of feeling. You already can see the answers where other people cannot see, where other people don't have the power, but you do. You often also know the way, kind of using that ability of being able to see further. You can even plan ahead. So this is something that your spirit guides want to tell you, that if you trust that ability that you have to see things the way you do, and to trust those things that you see, then you can even use that for your life to plan ahead, or to help others planning ahead. I feel that your group has a lot to do with the future, with understanding the future events, and not really telling people, you're gonna marry with this kind of person, or you're gonna end up in this kind of job, but it's really a very wide and a very broad insight on the other person's situation. I also feel that you're very shy with it. I feel that you're not really very openly saying, people, what, I can see this, or I sense that, because you're a bit shy on that, because you don't really know whether is it true that I have these dreams and then I can trust them. I feel like you're not really into that, but you're curious. You just want to know, just in case. You just want a confirmation, and we are here to give it to you. Yes, you do have the ability to see things, especially to see, as I said. Now, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, especially this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, it tells me that you have the ability to also see how the people that are not with you are feeling. This came also for group number 1. You also connect with the energies of other people that are not with you. So, for example, if you are all of a sudden thinking of your parents or a friend that is far away, and then you feel it, and then you're like, oh, I might have to give them a call, because you have this ability that your energy connects with people that are far away, because you can see things, or maybe you can even envision them doing things like going to work, or maybe even being in a difficult situation, and then you react, but you don't know why. So this is because you have the ability to sense and feel things from other people who are near you, people whom you love. It's not for everybody. This is a family card, so it's only for the people who are really close to you. Then you can visualize them, you can see them, you can close your eyes, and you can actually travel to them in your mind and see them sitting there in their sofa, and you have this ability to see. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you would even be good at traveling outside your body as well. Just as with group number 1, you have this ability because you can see, and you see further. Actually, you travel further, and that is also what this Page of Wands is telling me. You travel further. So it's either a physical trip that you do with your body, that the out-of-body experience. It is a spiritual experience, but it occurs in your body. It occurs putting your body in a certain stage of nothingness, in a certain stage of meditation, where you can actually just leave your body and visit someone else. I think that many of you could do this, and that's really amazing. But that you can control things that you see. You can actually see everything. If you wanted to, you could develop this gift into seeing everything ahead. It also tells me, with the 7 of Pentacles, that you are always kind of curious and progressing, and kind of thinking, where is this all gonna get me? Like always trying to predict a little bit the future. And this is because you can. That's the easiest answer I can give you. You try to predict the future because you can, and you're always breaking through. You are never conforming yourself with what you have, but you're always thinking, maybe I could do this too, or maybe if I explore a little bit there, maybe I also have these abilities. Like you're not constrained, you're not limited, and you know that. But if you don't know that, this is something that your spirit guides want to tell you. You are not limited. As a matter of fact, if many of you are wondering whether it's a waste of time to go after and discovering these visions that you have, your spirit guides are telling you that you should absolutely go out of your comfort zone and go and pursue these answers, because you have very, very powerful gifts. So this is something that I had to tell you guys. And the Empress in reverse, no, this is not the Empress, this is the Queen of Wands in reverse. It's telling me that you, again, and this comes with all the groups, and I think that it's important to remember, you do not feel special enough, you don't even feel talented enough to kind of exploit these powers that you feel that you have. This is to remind you that you do, but that you don't really trust it, that you're not really developing them at the moment, because you're like, yeah, I don't want to waste my time, and what if it doesn't work, whatever. You don't have to become, a professional clairvoyant, and you don't have to become a whatever, tarot reader, whatever. You don't have to do these things, but it is important that you recognize that you have a gift and that you have a power, and you can always use this power on your own behalf, on your own good, to help yourself look ahead, to look for your beloved ones, because this is a talent given to you precisely that you could look ahead, that you could look into other people's territories, that you could have that, in a way, night vision that we all want to have. You see in the dark. That is how I can put it. You see in the dark when others cannot. That is how I would describe your gift, which is really beautiful, and it's very important. And again, you are helping people who are not seeing ahead and who cannot make a decision. You are in the capability, you're in the position to help them move forward from that situation. So you are the only one who can look, beyond the wall. All of us are a little bit like below, and you can look what is on the other side of the wall, and you can tell us what it is. That is how it works for you. You can tell other people what they cannot see. This is important that you understand, that you recognize, and even if you are not planning to develop them at the moment, these powers and these abilities, as said, it's important that you take them for your own life. Okay, so now we are going to take a dice, and we are going to ask the spirit guides if we forgot any. So what else can group number 3 do? Okay, so we've got, again, this we got from group number 2 as well. And we got a sad face. Now that's not very nice. And we've got this kind of spark. Okay. I'm a bit puzzled with the sad face, but we're going to ask the spirit guides first. With this dice, and that's what I felt the first time I saw it, you are able to see, not only to feel, but you're able to see people who have passed away. You're probably able to see, to have visions, or maybe to have dreams about people who have passed away, who are not anymore in this realm. You are able to reach this level of consciousness where you have this very clear vision of things that are not walking on this earth. There's something I'm hearing very clearly for you. And maybe this sad face has to do with that ability to give comfort to people who have lost someone. I think it has to do with that. I believe that your ability to see in the future and your ability to see into other realms is a healing power for many. You can bring good news to people. You can bring people together. You can tell them if their beloved one is doing fine in the other side, on the other side of the wall. And I think that this is also one thing that you could use to develop your powers, to bring that comfort to other people. And then this kind of light, this kind of spark, I would say light, I would say like something that is sparkling, that is something that is, so to me is your vision. To me is that ability to see further and beyond, and also to see in very different levels. So you can see the people from, as said, the other side, and you can see those entities that are walking among us that we don't know about, that we don't feel, that we're not aware, but you are. So your spirit guides are telling you, use these gifts for this purpose. You can connect, you can bring comfort to others, and you can use this vision to really kind of navigate through dimensions that otherwise are not reachable for us, but for you they are. So this is so exciting, group number 3. I bet you didn't expect this, but I think that you already knew it. In a way, it's just like a really good confirmation of what you were feeling that you might be able to do. You can do it. So I hope that this resonated, group number 3. I hope you like this reading, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that, and give me a big like. And I hope to see you guys in my next reading. Take care and have a great week. Bye bye.